Hi everyone, it's Rachel back again. Can you guess what I've been doing? Making ephemera. So I have, as I mentioned, so many scraps, and I started the other day showing you the process of using up some of my scraps. And let me see, I've got a whole lot here. Oh, look how much I've made. Because I had to make a whole lot more because I'm doing some journals, and I like to put some of the handmade ephemera into the journals because I think they're really pretty. So maybe I'll just quickly show all the different ones I made. This was from one of my digital kits, and that's just a piece of scrapbooking paper. Sometimes I just put a little bit of trim on the top, and that's the digital kit. It's very pale. I printed it on an ivory, just regular copy paper, so it just came out really pale and diluted, I guess I could say. And that's just a piece of scrapbook paper and a bit of arty maze and collaged. This is just on a piece of scrapbooking paper, some old book paper. I've made so many, I think I'll go through them fairly quickly. So some of these images you've seen me use before. So I'm really just trying to use up scraps. That's one of the printables, and it's printed again on the ivory paper, so it's paler. I think you saw that one. That's one of the printables. I just like the effect that the white gives you because it's not flat, it's textural. But you can also write on there. It wouldn't interfere with your writing. That's just on a book page. Here, this is another one with the same printable, another piece of it. So you can make many out of one piece. That's just something I printed. So you've got Mary Antoinette, and then again with the lace on the back. So instead of just having the plain, you can have the texture. That's another printable. That's nothing. I just made that one now. That's something that recycled cardstock. So that's another one. I've made so many, I'll just go really quick. Another one. So they're kind of typical ones. Here I've done a bit of layering again, and just old book page on the back. And again, not much happening on those, just pretty tags. Now this is a really gorgeous kit that I bought the other day, and it comes, it's all different brocades, and she calls it a washi tape sort of thing, and you print them out, and this is what they look like. It's just beautiful. So if I can, I'll find it when I go. When I go to the computer, I'll find it, and I'll put the link below. So I just collage that, and I used a teeny tiny scrap of one of my printables. And here's another bit of my printable. I even like using them in little teeny tiny bits, and that's just a regular one. And that's one of those little borders there. And that's another one of the borders, and on a scrapbook. And there, look, I don't throw anything out. There's a little bit of a printable there, a little doily. And then I just used it as a strip. And then we come to, where are my other ones? Oh, that's one of my printables there. And that's that. There's no printable on that one. Oh, there was one that I did. Now, what have I done here? I've mixed them all up. Just a second, bear with me. Now, they're all taggy sort of ones. Oh, these long ones. These are what I wanted to talk about. But where are my other ones? Oh, here they are. Okay. So, then I was watching Chrissy Crosser the other day. Oh, there's a little mini one. And do you notice my mess? Interesting. Don't know how I can work like this, but I do. So I was watching Chrissy Crosser the other day, and she just did some, they were totally different to mine, but she just did like long rectangle tags. So I was cutting up all these printed images yesterday, and I thought, and all of these strips I'd thrown into my paper rubbish, and I just pulled them back out and just thought, I can make long tags out of those. I mean, you could make these tags as well, you know, just cut the two corners off. But I thought, why not make some rectangle tags like Chrissy did out of these? So now my scrap pile is even bigger because I'm keeping all of those as well. So I just started making these. So I've just been doing these today. So just book page. And this here, I don't know if you can see, it's textural. what I did was I cut, this is one of my printables here, I cut the bottom bit off, just a second, the bottom bit off here, and just stuck it on there, so it looks like it's kind of got linen. I don't know if you can see that. Looks like it's linen. So I thought that was really cool because that gives you another texture on the back. And then this is another one of my printables in the background. See the nice texture it creates? And there's the other little bit of it. I just folded it over and carried it on. And then here's some more that I made, and here a little tiny scrap of printable there, so they can really go a long way. And then there's that one, that's with the new washi tape sort of thing that I've been using. That's just a regular sort of tag. Here's another long one, and that's with one of the long borders, and then just a scrap paper and a bit of printable on the back. Isn't that pretty like that? I just love that. And then this is one of my printables here, and because it's so pretty I just left it, and then I put the little bits that I cut off, I put on this side, and how pretty is that? And then that's another one with no printables on it. And then I also, as I mentioned, I have, this is a bit flimsy because this is one I printed out, but I have lots of pieces that are like this. So what I do is I'll just take one. So I've got one here, this is cardstock, pretty. So what I'll do, I like this side that looks like it's lacy. I just very randomly fold it in, fold it into 3 often, if it's big enough, and like that. And then I'll decorate it. So this one I would have that opens out in a book like this. And so then I'll decorate it, and I'll round the corners with my corner rounder, you know, this one, and then I'll decorate it. So I'll show you some of those. So this is one, and I tried to use some of my printables on these just to give you an idea of things that you can do with them. And here I just stuck a piece of paper that you could write on, and I thought here could be good for a photograph or for someone to collage. So I just made a few because I want to put them into my journal. So this is one of my printables, this one here, and that's one of those borders, the washies, and that's a printable. It was on the ivory paper, so it's very pale and faded. And then that's the printable in there as well, the lace. And here's, oh, I put that blue printable behind, and this one I've just made that as a tuck spot and that as a tuck spot. And I was thinking I might stitch in some paper, but I'm not sure of that one. And then here's another one, and then that I've stitched that round there, so it's just a pocket to put things in. So they're all very quick little projects. And then this one you saw before, I've stitched one of the borders down there and just made a pocket here so you can put things in there. It's like a little wallet, and I think, did I show you that one already? No. So that's got my printable, and then it's also another pocket. So these could be stitched into the center of your signature, or you can clip them on, stick them in a pocket. I have to glue that down. This one's very simple. I couldn't think what to put there, what I wanted to put there, so I just folded that over there, and then that's another pocket. And this one is this printable here. It goes onto the other side, and then a little bit of the border, and just something from, I think that was from the New York Public Library, and I stitched a pocket in there. And then I really like this one with one of my printables, a bit of the washi border, and it's another pocket. And then I can't remember where I bought that kit from. I'll have to let you know in the thing, and that's Handmade, and that just goes onto the back. And then I made this one, which is just a journaling spot really. You can do more in it, and that's my printable there. So that's what I've been up to with those. I don't think there's anything else. I have a third digital kit in my shop. Now yesterday I had a customer, and she mentioned that when she printed hers were dull and mute were the words, the colors. So at first I thought, well, you know, these postcards are very old, and so I don't enhance my videos or my pictures or anything. You've seen them as they are, so they do print out well. but it did make, and I did write to her, but I haven't heard back from her, so I don't know if she has her Etsy messages connected to her email or not, to ask her a few questions. But do print on high quality paper, matte paper, and also make sure you're printing normal, or what do you call it in English? We call it ottimo in Italian. So the highest, you need to print the highest quality, not I just print normal actually, but if you don't have a good printer that doesn't print well, then maybe you have to do the high quality. I mean, I only have a HP inkjet printer, and I think these are printed out pretty well. So what I did was, I did get to thinking about what she said, and I just thought, I spoke to my husband, and he said, why don't you go through all of the images that you have and just sharpen the edges and do a little bit of work in Photoshop. So that's what I did. So I don't know if you can see it on camera. There is a slight difference between these two. I've made the colors slightly more vibrant, but I didn't want to change too much the authenticity of what they are. I mean, this is from, I bought this at great expense at the antique market with a few other things, and they are French, and they are from the late 1800s. So they are incredibly old, and this is like early 1900s. I don't want to change them too much, but I did enhance them. So this is the printout of my third pack number 3, and I have enhanced the colors so it's more slightly well defined. Now, but this is a very pale embroidery, but I included these because I love them. I'm only putting in things that I like to use, and as you can see on the tags that I just showed you, they make great backgrounds, and they're also great pages that just give you a point of difference in your journal, and you can write on top of them too, which is what I like about them. But so all of the files that are uploaded in the, see, I enhanced these a bit as well, just so they stand out more. So if anyone's purchased these and want the new files, just let me know, and I'm quite happy to, that's the old one, I'm quite happy to email them to you, the new ones. They're just, I mean, you'll hardly even notice, some of them you won't even notice a change. But I have enhanced them, so they should print out well. I mean, if they're not, I mean, you can look at my video, I mean, they are printed perfectly fine here, so it must be something with the computer or the printer. So I don't know, I'm not an expert, but mine print out just fine. So I'm hoping nobody's having any problems with those. So just let me know if you'd like the new one. I mean, there is only a very slight difference. I haven't printed out the first two, but I printed out the third one because I still had to show you that one. I mean, this is 1902 here. So, I mean, I'm only putting in things that are very old. This is late, I have to get the postcard. It's late 1800s, and it's very damaged. But so that is it. But that's what I like about it. I like it because it's old and faded, and I don't have to do anything to it because it's old. It's already old. So, and I like that. So, anyway, I just wanted to show you the third one, and I will be doing a pack 4 and 5, and I am already adjusting and making sure that the images are as good as I can make them. Okay, so with that, I hope everyone, sorry, I've just lost my train of thought. It's very hot here today. And the other thing is, I am working on a whole lot of journals, and I've only finished 3 because I'm a bit slow. I'll just show you the covers. I'll do flip throughs after. So that's one. I haven't made the bags for them yet, but they'll all have a little pouch as well. So that's one. They're really lovely. And 2, I stopped sewing them all together because I didn't have enough ephemera for them. So I had to get that going. And that's the third one so that I've done so far. So I'll do flip throughs of those after. So thank you to everybody for watching, and thank you and welcome to my new subscribers, and I will be back soon. Bye.